Welcome to Brackenmore for the Sheffield Senior Cup match between Stocksbridge and Denaby. I'm your commentator Adam Allcroft for this evening's fixture as we look to see the Seals progress into the next round of the Cup. Denaby have had success over a Stocksbridge team this season, though it was against the reserve Mark Fredwell's side to won 3-1 to Denaby earlier on this year. The first team will be looking to avenge that one and get to the next round of this tournament. The winners of this time will face Rossington Main or Nostell Miners Welfare. That game takes place next Tuesday, and the match for the next one will have to take place by the end of November. So let's run through the teams for you shortly. So for Stocksbridge, it's Ben Townsend in goal, then Gordon Lemon, Jack Tinker, Alex O'Connor, Alex Phillipson, who makes his return to the first team today, Paul Iggulden, Oliver Redslack, Ash Butterworth, James Morris, João Silva and Dan Hernandez. The bench is Elliot Owen, Tom Charlesworth, Danny Deakin, Ali Tariq and perhaps making his first appearance this August, Tommy Marshall. For Denaby Main, the lineup is as follows. It's AJ Noter in goal, then Dylan Jackson, Luke Watson, Connor Eyes, Josh Buckwell, Ellis Hancock, Kurt Mullins, Harry Cigar, Ewan Birch, Atlee Jackson and Bailey Cowsell. The bench is George Davis, Matthew Henley and Jack Fenton. We've got a young bunch of fans who are making all the noise for the Steels today, as it looks like Stocksbridge will have the kick-off with Alex O'Connor, who is making his 100th appearance today for the Steels. Alex Mark Hay saying they've built on Saturday's victory. Tonight Steels, 2-0 winner against Ashington. Stocksbridge will be are the favourites for this by a massive margin. Denaby Main currently 6th in the Sheffield and Hallamshire League. So you would expect the Steels to win this one, and probably by a decent margin, just like they did against Kiverton Miners Welfare in the first round. But this is the Cup, and anything can happen. So here we go. Lineman's just been caught out as the game starts off. He was shaking hands as it was started, but we are underway with Stocksbridge Park Steels in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks kicking from left to right, while it is Denaby Main in the red and black shirts, red shorts and red socks kicking from right side. Denaby Main have managed to cause some problems in the Steels fence, and Stocksbridge have cleared out. It's a throw-in for Denaby, close to the Steels corner flag on that right wing. So Denaby has throw-in flicked into the right-hand side to go down the byline, crossing blocked. It's an early corner for a Denaby side that started with some moves. So an early fight for the Steels here, as they will have to fend off this corner. So Denaby Main with the corner. Now, we are left-footed in-swinger. Left-footed in-swinger, look at that near post, but well cleared away by Iggulden. Goes out for a throw-in deep, and Stocksbridge have to suffer a bit of early pressure from Denaby. On the right side, Dylan Jackson with this throw. Thrown into the box, headed out by Butterworth. He needs a second chance. Chests it down, loses it on the edge of the box. Denaby a chance. Butterworth tackles and the play went down. A slight appeal for Ben from the bench, but nothing from the crowd as it's clear away. Going to go all the way back to Noter, who big left-footed volley gets it away, and it will be out for throwing deep. Stockbridge not had the best start in this game so far. Back for Tinker, who comes up. It's football, enjoy the noise. As Tinker throws it down, and and it's headed back away, back towards that side. Tinker heads it forward and flicks on, goes to the right wing where no one is. It's going to be Watson who clears it forward, but all the way back to Lemon who returns it down the right, looking for Hernandez. Hernandez takes the touch, looks to turn, good tackle goes in, throwing Stocksbridge, coming in from Dylan Jackson on that left hand side. Lemon throws in quickly to O'Connor, making his 100th appearance today. And Phillipson gets caught out, ball spins out, goes to Atlee Jackson who comes forward. Eagledon reads that really well and clears it upfield, and then Silver's going to be caught offside from the clearance. Denaby look dangerous so far, and Stocksbridge need to wake up. Phillipson, who's not played in a few weeks, looking like it. After that one, almost that ball went really favourably to Denaby, and Atlee Jackson though didn't get it far enough away from Eagledon, who just stood in position, waited for him and got that tackle in. Good work from Paul Eagledon at centre back for the Steels. Stocksbridge not having the best start in this game so far as Lemon heads it away. Goes all the way back to Jackson, who tries to move inwards into the middle, but then robbed by O'Connor. Tries to get it forward to Morris, but intercepted and cleared out. Well read by Phillipson, not scored. Butterworth flips on, looking for Silver, who looks to control it, has to head it down, but tackled on that right side, and all the way back to Nota it goes. Off it goes now to Bookwell, who will take the touch, and back to Nota. Takes touch, no pressure on him, which may be surprising so. As he clears out, looking to that right wing, but well read by Tinker, who just heads out for a throw-in. 3 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Denaby the better side in these early couple of moments. Into the middle, and Silver's looking to win it off them, but it's been come back by Jackson, who goes down the right side, sends one down the line, look to Watson, but it's going to be too far, and then Tinker clears it off him, throwing Stocksbridge. Just some positive news in the local sporting scene before we came on air. The Sheffield Steelers have made it to the last 16 of the Champions League. And that's the first time any British team has done that in ice hockey. So congratulations to them. They are currently playing against Dynamo Pardubice in that Champions League. They progress thanks to results elsewhere. So congratulations to our fellow Steel team. Good play from O'Connor, gets it to the left-hand side as Stocksbridge push up, trying to find O'Connor again. Goes forward, then loses the ball and back into defence, and footward it goes, but out of play it goes, and it will be a Denaby throw. On the right-hand side now. Denaby return, send the ball and send it long. Chested down, but intercept and back it goes. Grejlak wins it, sends it forward, looking for Morris. Morris was looking to slip past him. It was easily read and intercepted. Nice touch by Phillipson, and defence gets it across to Lemon. Lemon making his first start since the last Senior Cup game, sending the ball forward, but that is going to be intercepted and cleared. Into midfield, O'Connor loses track of it, but touched on to Eagledon. Goes back to Grejlak, back to Tinker, who takes a couple of touches, goes forward from the left to Grejlak. Sends the ball forward, look for that run of Morris, but Morris might just get the touch. Good, got the keeper on the left wing. No one in the middle, though. Grejlak goes in the middle, looking to find it centrally. Goes back to Silver, who strikes. Silver scores, Steel's lead. It's James Morris who has managed to, much like he did at Ashington where he earned the penalty off the Colliers keeper, he's managed to go past Nota, and even though it's from a wide position, there's a lot of work to do, he gets it back to João Silva, who finishes. The Steelers lead 1-0, perhaps against the run of play really, but they show that extra class from being free leagues. But Stocksbridge lead 1-0 through João Silva. Another goal on the 5th minute for the Steelers. As João Silva puts Stocksbridge ahead. And get it back in defence, they're looking to try and get this game back underway. They're looking good, Denaby. You couldn't fault them so far, but then Stocksbridge on their very first attack have scored. And that will ease any nerves that really happen. When you're the favourites in a game, there can be a lot of nerves because there's a lot of expectation. You don't want to be that team that loses to our 3 divisions below in the Sheffield and Hampshire League. As ball goes forward, looking for Morris again, and has to be knocked away. It's going to be a corner, no, goal kick. Morris taking the last touch. I thought that was going to be a corner, but no, given as a goal kick. So 1-0 to the Steels here. Steels lead 1-0 thanks to João Silva. Ball goes long and Lemon heads away. O'Connor will knock it over the top again. Hernandez just allows that to be challenged, but goes forward. Reg tries to win it, then O'Connor tries to win it, but Denaby keep the ball. And he's just with Atlee Jackson at the moment. Into midfield to Kurt Mullins, who returns it into defence. And then across it goes to Buckwell, who just takes touch on his left, carrying it forward over the halfway line, and nice little pass into the middle, but Atlee Jackson doesn't cover, and then Reg gets the ball. He sends it immediately out to Hernandez, who will run inwards. Dangle around, transfer it through to Morris, just not enough on it, and he's intercepted by Hancock. Played out now to O'Connor, who'll come forward. Looks to get it to Butterworth. Turning out a bit of trouble and gives it back to O'Connor. O'Connor taking over Kurt Turner's role in that defensive midfield role. Deep line playmaker, I think, if you have your football manager terms on. And Tinker's been found on the overlap, puts the cross in, played away at the near post. Denaby will look to build now as he have it in the midfield, and over to the left to Dylan Jackson, who continues down, got Cows on front of him, but well won by Lemon. Hernandez will challenge for the second ball. Hernandez then clatters into man, nothing given as it goes back to Butterworth. He's going to knock it over the top from Morris, who's unmarked, chests it, no flag given, but this time Nota reads it well and gets the tackle on him. It's going to be given as a corner kick. Alex O'Connor will go over to take the corner with no Kurt Turner or Danny Deakin on the pitch. Kurt Turner not in the lineup at all today. Danny Deakin on the bench, just in case he's needed. Sue Alcock going, no pressure, but it's Tinker's turn next, and Lemon. I'm sure every player would like to get on the score sheet today. So, Lemon no, isn't up for this corner. Ball going in, goes to the far post, headed away, but Stocksbridge have got going to push in the back, and it will be a free kick to Denaby. 8 minutes gone in this game, and it is 1-0 to the through João Silva. Early strike, all created by James Morris. Really good work from himself. Denaby Main are playing it short, and they've been put into a bit of trouble here. But he does actually go out to play for a goal kick in the end, so they're able to rescue that. Played short, Denaby Main. Isn't this a sight to see? A Step 7 non-league side playing it from the back. Who would have thought that 10 years ago? As Atlee Jackson has it, but he's forced to the back and then all the way back to AJ Nota. Taking the touch and over to the left to Buckwell. Taking a few touches and back to Nota, who's just now going to send it long. Phillipson will look to follow it, and he does head it away into the field. Heads down to O'Connor, who takes touch and sends it over the top, and hand is offside, but Morris will challenge for it. And he does go comfortably back to Nota in the end. 10 minutes gone in this game, 1-0 to the Steel. Nothing else really happening football-wise at the moment today. With Mexico 1-2-0 earlier, that's the only other thing. They're trying to figure out some other local games, which we will tell you about, as that was won in defence well by Phillipson, but goes back to Eagledon now, who before to O'Connor, then back to Phillipson, and he gets charged down and blocked, but he does go out for a Stocksbridge throw. Phillipson is looking a bit shaky at the back at the moment. So back forward to Butterworth now. So Lemon, who knocked it forward, looking for Morris, holds it up, back to Lemon, who Jackson does almost win it off it, but then it goes out for a throw in, a bit of a lifesaver for Lemon on that occasion. Lemon only his second appearance of the season, and that last one was also in the Senior Cup. That's 6-0 win over Kiverton Mine as well, though. On the right with Lemon for throwing in the Denaby half now. Launching the ball down, looking for Morris, chested down, moves over to his left. He's opened up the space a bit, but he's now forced back. Gives it to O'Connor, who now moves over to this left-hand side. Always running forward. Going to take the right-footed shot, and it deflects with the left foot of the defender, and it's going to be another corner to the Seals. We'll be looking not to foul from this one. how the first corner ended up. Stocksbridge sent plenty of their players forward for it, including Iggulden and Phillipson. Iggulden will be looking for his first Steel goal. Ball going in, goes to that final line. Not a great corner. Headed to the edge of the box to Butterworth. Takes it to his right. Will return it back to O'Connor, who not a great touch. It takes it behind him, but he still retains possession. Needs a bit of help, and it's going to end up going out for, I believe that's a throw-in. Unfortunately, the window is to the right-hand side of the stand, which allows us to see that corner flag. I've really condensed up, so someone could go down like a towel. It'd be a bit handy. Looks like it's a corner kick actually for the Steels on this right-hand side. Corner going in, looking for that far post. Well, everyone goes to the far side. Back to the edge to Butterworth. Left footed, takes a good shot. Back of the net. Ash Butterworth. Fantastic effort from the central midfielder. It forced him on the edge of the box. He hits it first time with his left. It's a vicious shot. AJ Noter has no chance of that. And it's 2-0 to Stocksbridge. Yeah, you kind of feel it. 2-0 Ash Butterworth. It's a really well hit shot from Ash Butterworth. He's hit it as sweet as you like, and I think no keeper would have much of a chance with that one. It's a great effort, and Butterworth gets his second goal of the season and his second of the Senior Cup. And Denaby restarting. It's not going particularly well for Denaby, who had a really bright start, but now it's not going well for them at all. Ball long, goes back to Iggulden, who heads it away, and just going to go out for a throw-in on that right-hand side. Game is nowhere near done yet. That goal coming in the 12th minute of this game. Going to be thrown forward but headed away again. Ball forward, head up into the air. O'Connor then heads out, looking for João Silva. Shot by Ewan Birch, but he's going to lose the ball before it's back in defence. But then Butterworth wins it, and then a late one is left on Butterworth. That's from number 15, Connor Eyes, who's just left one on Butterworth, let him know he's there. And it doesn't look like Connor Eyes is going to end up in the book, but easily could have ended up in it. So ball back to Townsend to take, who's not really had much to do with it. I think this might be Townsend's first touch of the ball. The ball goes all over the top, but Silva takes the volley in. Well, that could have been special if that worked out. He stuck the volley, turned on it, hit it over his head, and it's gone well over in the end, but it was one which, if it had gone in, would have been on the highlight reels for a long time. As Noter takes it short into defence and sent forward. Looking to the forward, but they lose the ball, but it will be a free kick. A foul committed on Ewan Birch. A free kick for Denaby just inside their half. Chance for Denaby to get the ball forward. Switching over to that right hand side, head away by Tinker. And he goes out to throw it. Denaby with the ball in midfield. Looks to build as Ewan Birch picks up very deep. Tries to go to the left hand side, but Lemon reads it with a look for Bailey Cowsell. Over to Dan and Anders on the right. He moves forward, looks to go around the outside, but then that's been well read, and going to have that ball back now. Denaby in that awkward position now, 2-0 down, where they know they need to push men forward if they want a chance, and I'm sure Denaby will make sure that they have give themselves every chance of getting back into this, because you never know what can happen in the cup game. North Gorba from the Sheffield and Elmshire Premiership at the time, but then Stocksbridge won it high up. Silva's turned, but then he's robbed of the ball at the last moment. goes back to AJ Nota. But yeah, Denaby know they need to put more men forward, but that is going to leave more gaps at the back for the quick players of Silva and Hernandez to get onto, as Harry Sagar just flicks that on, and Tinker's going to have to deal with it as he just knocks it off Watson. Goes out for a, it'll be a goal kick. It is a goal kick. So no goals in the Northern Premier League East today. After the results last night, Stocksbridge are now 5th in the table. Could be overtaken though by Dunstan, who, if they win, they do have a goal, would overtake them goal difference. Dunstan drew 2-2 away at Bishop Auckland last night. Ball goes forward, headed away and back to Tinker, who will come forward with it. Through to Butterworth, looks to turn and knocked away from him though, and it's back with Cowsell now, who tries to turn out trouble and does do so, and now will get it down the right wing, looking for Watson. Tinker and Phillips will show that covered and do. Goes out for a Stocksbridge throw in the end. So Stocksbridge just needs to be professional to make sure that no potential thought of a comeback can happen. Now they are 2-0 up, just 18 minutes into this game. Ball thrown long, headed on and out for another throw. By the way, if you are listening on our YouTube channel, do feel free to get involved by commenting on the YouTube chat. It helps the stream as well and get seen by our 642 subscribers, the third most in the league. Only behind Bradford Park Avenue and Bishop Auckland, and they're two of the most famous teams in our league, so I think we're doing all right. Back now with Tinker when we put the ball forward and headed out, and then into midfield, and Stocksbridge get it forward, and Silva will win that foot race on the left wing. Silva moving in on the left hand side in the box. Can he find it in the middle? No, he can't. It will go out for a goal kick. His shot come cross. Just couldn't find a final product after beating his man on that run. Reigns 2-0 here. So back with Nota in the Denaby goal for his goal kick. Sending the ball long. And headed on, Denaby looking to win it, gets it to Sagar, who knocks it forward, but intercepted by Ingledon, who takes a touch, and then across it goes to Phillipson, then over to Lemon, who knocks it to Hernandez, who got 3 men around him, looking to turn. Tackle goes in, well won by Jackson, who can't go down the left hand side, but dribbles it out. Play will be a free kick though. Hernandez put an arm in the back of Jackson, and that will be penalised. It's Birch who puts it into centre back. But they do lose ball, goes on the left hand side. Silva will come deep to pick it up, be forced back there, and then loses the ball. Loses it to Atlee Jackson, but then it goes out play for a Stocksbridge throw. We'll restart play to Silva. Gets an absolute barging into from the back, going right through the back of Silva. And it will be a free kick to Stocksbridge, as it's going to be short now to Ingledon, who almost got caught napping there on the ball. He gives it back to Townsend though, only his second touch of the game, as he gets to the left hand side, and it was moving back to it, and it goes forward, and Denaby might be in, past Townsend. This could be it for Denaby. They could get a goal here. Back in the middle, cleared by Ingledon, and then Butterworth gets a foot in, and that's a bit of lackadaisical defending, almost let Denaby back into the match. And Morris will have his shirt pulled, and that'll end that one. And it looks like we're number 5, Josh Butler's going to talk to for that, I think, stopping the counter-attack. Yeah, Stocksbridge just looking a bit lackadaisical at the back there, and they, one poor pass has let them in, let Denaby in, and they got past Townsend initially, played the ball back into the middle, but Paul Ingledon, brilliant defending once again. He's been top quality since coming into the first team lineup, and he showed it that then. And brilliant from Ingledon. back now. Phillipson, who knocks the ball long, but it is just going to go back to Nota. Let's go out to the right to actually Jackson, back in the middle to the defence. Then forward he goes onto the right-hand side. Bailey Council's there on the left-hand side. If the switch is on, they look to get the switch, but he is offside. And there is a fan shouting, "No way!" And we actually kind of want to agree with him. I didn't think that was initially offside. I'd lean on his way, to be honest. So back with Phillipson, who gives it forward now to Eagledon. Carries it forward, right foot forward, looking for Tinker, who's coming forward, well forward, but it is just going to go out for a throw-in. Looks like he's trying a bit too much ambitious at the moment. Appears to be. Flung ball down that right hand side, head away out for another throw. Grezlak, we haven't actually seen much Grezlak on the ball yet today. And it's all the way back to Nota. Left footed, we'll switch it over. Looking here for Jackson. Jackson brings it down well. Back into defence. Then not long, but over the top 11 he goes. And Townsend, who just had a bit of a fright in his goal, will get the ball back. Phillipson puts back up, but it's a poor pass, and it'll be Sagar not Sagar, it'll be Ewan Bertram, I apologise, who tried to an audacious goal, but didn't really get anything right about it, and it just trickles back to Townsend. Takes his time with it before sending it along himself, goes to Lemon, brings it down well, takes the touch, now looking for that run on the right of Morris, and he finds him, back to Lemon, looks to move in the middle, to Grezlak, who's got some harassment to deal with, but gives it back to Phillipson, who has to give it back to Townsend. Denaby's pressing, working well on that occasion, as Townsend then gets it back now to Phillipson, then over to Lemon, who first touch back gets Butterworth, and Butterworth has some space to move into, avoids the pressure Jackson, looks to switch it to Tinker. Tinker, great first touch, but a sliding tackle stops him going further forward. Good play by Stocksbridge, but still on a throw in, and there's still a way to goal here. In the middle to Silver, under pressure, gets a bit of shunt in the back. Akin has to return it to Phillipson. Phillipson didn't look away, it was coming to him, almost lost the ball because of that. Gets it to Lemon on the right. Lemon forward to Morris, who then knocks it to the right wing. Hernandez a bit late to it. Morris trying to challenge, but Jackson just had to knock it out for a throw in close to his own corner flag. So Steele's a chance to attack and maybe make it free. Ball goes to inside and back now to Hernandez. Puts a short one in, looking for Butterworth, but it's a bit too ahead of him when read and intercepted now. Maybe looking to pass the way out, but that has been blocked up by O'Connor. Now with Butterworth, that's until it goes to Grezlak. Grezlak thought about the pass to Silver, but Silver was a bit too close to his defender. So now it's with Lemon on the right hand side. He's going to pass it forward to Morris, now to the right, look for Hernandez, but intercepted by Jackson, who clears it, comes off Hernandez last, but picked up by O'Connor before it goes out to Morris, now to Lemon, back to Morris, who has to drop a bit deeper. Looking for a runner as he gives it back to Tinker, then back in the middle to Grezlak. Now back to Lemon, forward to Grezlak, who turns and evades a challenge from Cowsell. Grezlak will continue forward, lays forward to Butterworth on the right, but Nota's out, claims it. That ends that attack that had a lot of possession, a lot of good passing, but lacked that final cutting edge in that occasion. 25 minutes gone, it's 2-0 to the Steels. Back in defence there. It's going to be to the credit, trying to pass from the back. He's putting a bit of pressure on their defence, as now Nota does send it long, and Eagledon's gone right through his and the foul obviously given. I don't think anyone can accuse Paul Eagledon of taking a Sheffield Senior Cup match lightly. This tournament he's probably never heard of while he was at Hull City. And still contracted to them, of course, on loan here with the Steels, but not taking it lightly at all. Made his first start in this tournament. This comes to mind as well, fairness his performance in that game, which kind of made him take over for Phillipson, who's now on that left-hand side of him. It's a bit of a new partnership today, and that might be why we've had a few little cracks in that defence. As Morris has won it after a ricochet, he's charging forward, looking for the killer pass to Silver, but well read by Hancock, who gets it back to Noxa, and now over onto that right wing for Eyes, who forward to Watson, who being forced back here, and then turns and forward it goes to Cigar, and out to the right, and continuing down the right is Watson. Back it goes to Eyes, puts the ball in, and it had to be cleared by Phillipson. Then Atlee Jackson was waiting, and the ball going to go back in looking for Bailey Cowsale, who tried to for the first time, and it skimmed across the line of goal, was well winding in, it's still actually in play, and then bounced off the knee of a going to be played. It will be a throw-in to Stocksbridge. Not a thriller, but the Steel's in 2-0, and that's what matters. 27 minutes gone in this game. Ball from forward and then hit him up, but Denaby have won it high up. Ball forward and then well won by Tinker, goes to Butterworth. Back it goes to Phillipson, who clears it away, but headed back into defence, and then kind of misses that header, goes forward, but Phillipson knocks out to the right hand side. Butterworth looking to be the first man on it, and he does it, and then he loses possession though to Mullins, who will look to get the ball forward, but ends up just going away from any of the attackers and out for a goal kick. Stocksbridge being largely dominant, but Denaby Main having a few moments here. 28 minutes gone, and it is 2-0. As Phillipson is going to just give it short back to Townsend. I don't think he was particularly happy getting it back, but he will now send it out looking for Hernandez, who takes it down with his chest, gives it back to Lemon, who Lemon's going to send it on looking for João Silva, headed away just beyond Grejlak and back to Denaby Main. They'll switch it out to Connor Eyes on that in that right back roll, and he'll come forward with it, crossing the halfway line. G49, and now he looks to switch it, looks to find Bailey Cowsell, but it's going to just be too far ahead of him, and back down to Townsend, who will quickly get it out. He's looking for James Morris, so obviously a former Matlock Town teammate. Has got to a Jesus Christ! Almost takes me out, you might be able to tell. I'm getting him for that after that. That was... There's an 800 quid laptop this, and I was a bit terrified for me and myself. I've got an holiday to go to here. I'm not sure the insurance covers Ash Butterworth tackles. Stocksbridge have just given away a free kick in a dangerous position though, about 30 yards out, and a chance for Denaby to put the ball into the box. So, standing over the ball, Atlee Jackson and Hewitt and Birch as they look to put the ball in. Can say something that's driving me mad about Denaby. The numbers are all in completely different positions than what you'd expect. So here comes a chance for Denaby Main. Get back into this one. Going to take the shot from Jackson, and it's well wide in the end. And I don't have any clue why he tried that, especially like that. Back with Townsend for this goal kick. Short to Phillipson, who will just take a few steps, and then short to Butterworth, who looks to come to Lemon, but that almost got one by Denaby. He got the touch on it. It will be a big throw, and see Jordan Lemon is shouting instructions. The Steel's eldest player, one of the leaders on that pitch today, trying to make sure that the team are ready for it, and ball going long. Hernandez tries to chase down, comes off the Denaby man last, and it will be another Steel's throw close to the corner flag. Ewan Birch, they're expecting that to a Denaby's way, don't know why. Throwing in the middle to Morris, he looks turn back to the right, tries to get it through, but intercepted, and then forward to Cowsell, looking in the middle, and coming forward is Mullins, and it's going to be a good pass now to Watson on the right. Denaby have been in the ascendancy over the last 5-10 minutes. Goes through to the right, and then but he's been tackled by Tinker, and Tinker almost loses the ball, but he keeps all of it. Good work from Tinker, and then clears it out, and it is going to end up being a Denaby throw-in. They've done some good work there to make sure Tinker couldn't escape. down the right, and it's Jackson who gets it, puts it into the middle. Bailey Cowsdale looks to turn, but well in by Lemon. And then a bit of a flinging tackle from Eagledon, but thankfully he didn't connect with anyone. It would have been a penalty if it had, and it has gone out for a Stocksbridge ball, throw-in. Actually, it might be a free kick being given for Stocksbridge's way. First 2 minutes gone, it's 2-0 to the Steels, but the Steels haven't really done much in this game for a while. Back now with Phillips, who gets it forward to Lemon. Knocking forward, looking for that run of Morris. Just might end up going out to play. Morris, can he keep it in? And does do so. It's great with Morris, who breaks into the box on that right hand side, plays it in the middle, blocked, and he's going to go out for another corner kick, and that's the Steels have line for nothing attack again. So back now on this right hand side, and Alex O'Connor take it. Can't say his corners have inspired us too much yet. But a chance to correct that now. And if we might see some other players get a chance as the game goes ahead. It's not going to be Harry Segar defending, he's back having some water. Here comes the corner. Goes to the edge of the area and is headed away. Another not great corner as Butterworth collects it, and he's being forced backwards with the way he's being pressed. Looks to find O'Connor. He does find O'Connor. Great pass. He looks to go around the outside, and that was a good tackling, but O'Connor continues with it. Down the right hand side. Right, and this goes out for a Stocksbridge throw. Lemon will head over to take it. So if you can complicate something else this one. Thrown to Hernandez, back onto Lemon on the right. Got some pressure on him, puts a blow ball in, deflects down, Silver takes shot, blocked, and then Denaby clear. Silver's already got one today. And then handball there though from Harry Segar. He looked to turn and run at the defence, and it's quickly taken by Alex O'Connor, who looks to find Xiao Silver, but well read by I. But it's only back to Tinker, who tries to charge forward with it. Silver, I think, maybe blocked, but then it's now with Morris, who's looking to move into space, takes a powerful shot, looks to near post, well saved, no one's there for the spill, and cleared out by Hancock. Goes to Silver, who keeps it in, beats a man on that left hand side, moves into the box, Silver into the middle, Morris can't get a clean touch, still in the box, Morris takes shot, well saved, Nota by his legs, and then cleared away. Going to be out to the middle, and O'Connor takes a touch out the right to Lemon, who knocks it long, and Butterworth will leave that, and it's going to just be Jackson who collects it, but he's going to have some pressure on him by Hernandez, and it is going to be a Stockbridge throw. Well, let's have a challenge. I don't know what the attendance is going to be for this game, but I think we might get more listeners here at this point if we get a few more. Not the most well-attended games, these always are struggles for attendance. Thrown into the middle, and then defended and tackled by Denaby, who clear it away. Eagledon will track it as it goes out for a throw-in. Well followed by Harry Segar though. Oh, thank you. I can see people putting the lights in. That does help us a lot as well. So thank you very much. Also gives me something to talk about. It's not the most thrilling game, this. Back now with Lemon. Thrown into the middle to O'Connor, who's under immediate pressure from Jackson, but he escapes it. Chips on over the top, looking for Hernandez, who takes it really well on his right, but that's well won by Jackson. But then Hernandez has won it back. Hernandez on the right, but then evades a couple of tackles. Back it goes to Butterworth, who's going to hit it first time. High, lofted ball that Silver's trying to rescue on that side, and he does keep it in, so keep it in. That's Morris actually who keeps it in, then he gets it back to Silver. Looks to turn, and he's going to put a ball in, flicked over the header. Butterworth trying to get onto it, but then cleared away. So we're showing a lot more in the tackle over the last few moments. They'd have it only to Phillipson, who goes forward with it, looks to turn, turns out to it well, and gives it to Eagledon. A nice bit of classy play from the centre back as he gets out to the left, then back it goes to Eagledon. Good control, then over to Phillipson. Stocksbridge will build from the back, and though Phillipson pass does find in Greshlat, forward to Hernandez in a central position, who comes forward. He's going to take a well-drilled shot, hits the inside of the post and then goes across the goal before going out for a goal kick. That's as close as you can to getting in without it actually going in. It's an incredibly powerful shot from Hernandez. No surprise he can get some power on the shots with bloody legs like tree chunks he has. But that one, I don't know how that didn't end up in. It had Nota sprawling. Ian Revitt, hello Ian Revitt, saying Steels 4-0 tonight. Well, it's 2-0 at the moment, they're halfway there. As Watson goes down this right-hand side. Being forced back, but trying to be tackled and then knocked out. It will be a throw in to Denaby, who you can't say they've not competed. They definitely have, and they could have had a goal. Oh, a couple of chances. A couple of moments where Stocksbridge have turned off. It's actually not been a great Stocksbridge performance, this. Being headed on, and Phillipson heads away, and then onto the left-hand side, Tinker will send that away. Looking for Morris as he knocks into the middle, but that was going to be won by Denaby and back into defence. Left-footed will switch it over to Cowsell, but well read by Lemon, who heads it away, goes to Butterfoo, looks to get beyond Jackson and does, and will look to switch it over to Silver. It's a great find. Silver chest in front of him, loads of space for Silver to go into, just as he likes. Moves on to the right, takes it to the right foot, and not far off the bottom corner. That is brilliant from Joe Silver, brilliant play. He just absolutely classy as anything. Just couldn't find the bottom corner, did everything right, but that finish has been a couple of inches off. Remains 2-0 here. 38 minutes gone. Ball headed on, and it's going to just go back to Eagledon. And it's going to go back now to Townsend. Not had a save to make, but he has been beaten. Eagledon saved him on that occasion as Phillipson knocks on to Hernandez. Then back. It goes to Phillipson, forward to Butterworth, looks to turn and has some pressure, but gets it to Greshak, who knocks it forward. Could be a good pass this if Hernandez can beat his man. He generated a fantastic tackle from Dylan Jackson. Sliding tackle, gets the ball first, stops the ball dead with a sliding tackle, and now they get it away, but Lemon's going to win it high up, and he looks to get it the second time, but then he loses out on it. Mullins will get it now back to Hancock, who knocks it forward, looking for Watson, but not a great ball, and goes to Eagledon, who has to get it back. It's not a great back pass, and it's going to be Sagar who gets onto on the right wing. He makes a space. Stocksbridge will have to defend. Puts it looking for the edge of the box, but well read by O'Connor. See, Stocksbridge have had these just daft defensive lapses at the moment, but then now on the counter-attack as João Silva on the left wing comes forward. João Silva continues forward, into the box he goes. Here come the afterburners, takes a shot, and yeah, it does go in that. It's 3-0 and the Steels are ahead, and I think everyone weren't sure if that had gone in or not, thinking it might get run through the side netting. That's why you got the day applause, but this is João Silva has got his second of the game, and the Steels lead 3-0. And I think everyone thought it was a bit of a ghost goal situation for a second, but that's brilliant from Silva, just a complete individual effort, round at goal, powerful finish, beats Nota, 3-0. Silva has got a second, and now he'll be on the hunt for his hat-trick. We hope that would be it. So Denaby will knock it back into defence. It's not a good pass. It might end up going out for a corner, but Denaby will have it in the corner. Butterworth challenges and knocked out. Will be a goal kick. A goal coming on the 40th minute mark. And he's back with Nota, who will left-footed send it long. Headed away by Tinker to Greshak. Looks forward for Morris, who goes under his feet. Back with Buckwell. Morris will challenge for it. Butterworth also pressing, but Denaby have got it out quite well to Dylan Jackson, who's taken a positive step forward, but the pass is just too far away, and Townsend comes out and will send that to the top of the stand. Actually, I didn't hear it come down. That's in the car park. Throwing for Denaby. So So 3-0 to the Steels. João Silva has scored twice. Ash Butterworth has scored one as well. O'Connor, not a good touch. He's giving it right here to Ewan Birch. He's going to take an effort, but it's a decent distance off from testing Townsend. Stocksbridge will be happy with any shot like that. Ball goes forward, goes to João Silva, who looks to turn, gets a shunt, but continues, and then we'll look for Morris, and Morris has got to turn, finds Grezlak, there's a chance of 4 here, Grezlak shoots, it's 4-0! No doubt about that one. That is just beautiful passing play from everyone involved, and it falls to Grezlak, he passes it really into that bottom corner. The Steels are 4-0 up, and surely we can say into the next round of the Sheffield Senior Cup. Put the young Polish lad with a great effort. Bottom corner, passes into that bottom corner really, and you can't really complain with a finish like that. 4-0 to the Steels before half time. So it does come time to tell you, which Denaby fans might not appreciate, Stocksbridge's record win in this competition was an 8-0 win over Caribbean Sports in 1994. And we are, obviously, before half-time, halfway to that. Will a record that hails from the Mick Horn era fall today? All those long and then into defence. Denaby pressing forward, because this is what's daft is that Denaby have not actually been bad here really. They've had their chances to score. They could have scored early on. Stocksbridge looked really shaky in the first 5 minutes, but obviously Stocksbridge scored with the first goal, and that's going to be, when you're facing a team from a high league, that can be a killer. Dylan Jackson's just got a good turn, puts it in the middle, and then cleared away by Eagledon. Gone forward, and then going to be a high foot from Buckwell. And it will be a free kick to Stocksbridge. 44 minutes have gone, we're close to half time, and we'll get 2 minutes of added time. And I do wonder if you'll see Tommy Marshall get a run out later on in this game. Just seeing him walk past us here, and obviously he will want to get one up and look to try and see if he can get a starting spot for Saturday's match in North Ferriby. As Morris looks to turn, finds Lemon on the right. He's going to find Morris again. Morris plays it into the middle. It's off target though. Silva's just gone down in the box, but no contact on him there. That was, I think he just slipped. Grezlak's won the ball high up, and he's trying to just avoid Cigar, so I've got to get a foot on, but he does get out to O'Connor in the end, so stops to retain possession. Butterworth out to Lemon on the right, who will continue down that right. Gives it to Morris, who's over on the right wing. He'll definitely want a goal as the centre forward, number 9. Goes forward to Grezlak. Now back to Morris on the right wing. Back to O'Connor, flicks it forward. One-touch passing, goes to Hernandez. Heavy first touch, might let him down. Actually, what will let him down most of all is that fact he's offside. Free kick to Denaby. So back now with Nota for this free kick. He will be sending it long here, as long as he can. Headed away by Eagledon, but then back for Mullins, who wins it high and gets it to Watson on the right. Watson continues down this right here, trying to get the defence, and then flicked into the box, and Eagledon trying to get the tackle in, and he does. Great work from him, and then cleared away back into Denaby's defence. They'll look to restart this. Ewan Birch gets it out to the left to Cowsell. He's been forced deep, but turns well and is avoiding the pressure of O'Connor well, but then can't slip the pass through to Dylan Jackson. And though Morris, back defender, would have to be aware of him, and then Morris got it beyond the 50-50 challenge from Atlee Jackson. But it's going to go out for a Denaby throw. Is that Jackson tackle will end up being crucial in the end. It was also if he made any connection on Morris, that would have been a yellow card for sure. Going forward with ball is Mullins. And then it was a sprawling tackle from Grezlak, but Denaby won't get another attack. It is half time. The Steels are leading 4-0 here. João Silva got us underway. A good finish from him before a goal from Ashport with a powerful edge of the box effort. Made it 2-0. João Silva got another goal that people thought went into the side netting to begin with. No, hit the back of the net. Oliver Grezlak passed it in that bottom corner to have the Steels leading 4-0. Well, we'll see you in 15 minutes for the second half. I've been Adam Allcroft. Been a great performance so far. Well, it's not even been great from Stocksbridge, really. Not been the best one, but what matters is there's 4 goals for the Steels, none for Denaby, and we'll see you in 45. See you soon.
after Wednesday anyway, because the lads performed well on Wednesday and didn't get the rewards to it, and that happens in football. But even bigger characters to be on a 4-hour coach journey and getting here, and they had 15-20 minutes maximum of a warm-up. We appreciate that it was put back to 3:30, but by the time we got set it was 10-3 and got things set up. So we could have easily gone under that first 10-15, and we didn't. And we didn't play our scintillating best or our best football, but we defended well. We limited the chances. 2 saves, I think Ben had to make, but the safe forward saves, and we had some good opportunities without really capitalised on them. And I just asked them at half time, just right, not an excuse, but it might be a reason why first half you're at the levels you can be, but second half I thought we were, until the middle 10 minutes where they built a bit of pressure. We were a little bit sideways and backwards, and they built a bit of pressure. We defended it well. I thought Iggy and Elliot were excellent as a pairing, and then going forward it was nice that the subs have come on and had an impact. We just felt that it's a long journey. We've really got a good bench now, really good squad we've got.
Hello and welcome back to Brackenmore for the second half of Stocksbridge Park Steels versus Denaby in the Sheffield Senior Cup second round. It's 4-0 to the Steels, brace from João Silva, one from Ash Butterworth and one from Oliver Grezlak. Have the Steels well ahead here and already in the second round, you would think, barring a miracle from Denaby, but miracles have happened before, so you can never doubt if you want to. There will be substitutes from Denaby Main as we prepare to pick for this second half. Looks like George Davies and Jack Fenton are about to head on.
Number 14, number 17, Jack Fenton.
We haven't seen who has gone off at all. So we will have a look and see if we can tell who's gone off as soon as possible. As this Jack Tinker led Stocksbridge side, he's the captain today in absence of Curtis Turner. But now Denaby do get us underway in the red shirt, red short, red socks with some black trim on all parts of the kit, going from left to right, while Stocksbridge Steels are in the yellow shirt, blue short, blue socks, kicking from left to right. Neat, we'll go through the teams. So for Stocksbridge, it is Ben Townsend in goal, then Jordan Lemon, Jack Tinker, Alex O'Connor, Alex Phillipson, Paul Iggulden, Oliver Grezlak, Ash Butterworth, James Morris, João Silva and Dan Hernandez. The bench is Elliot Owen, Tom Charles, Danny Deacon, Alex Ardwick and Tony Marshall. Now the Denaby Main side, we haven't quite worked out who's gone off yet. João Silva looks to stretch the defence, but it's been won and cleared away. But the team that they did list for the first team is AJ Noter in goal, Dylan Jackson, Luke Watson, Connor Eyes, Josh Bookwell, Ellis Hancock, Kurt Mullins, Harry Cigar, Ewan Birch, Atlee Jackson and Bailey Cowsell. George Davies and Jack Benton have come on for some people. Matthew Henley still on the bench. Just a three-man bench for Denaby today. Thought Hernandez had come collect that from offside position, but not done so. And now he's going to go down that right wing. Cuts in on the inside and he's got the speed, but a good sliding challenge from, I think, kind of see what number that is because it's not Jackson, is it? But no, but it's a good sliding challenge nonetheless from whoever it was. And Denaby Main have the ball back, clipping the ball forward, Chester down up front, and then Stockbridge trying to win it, and Phillipson does win it, wins it clean as well, knocks it over the top, but that's too not far over the top, and it's out for a Denaby throw. So, long ball forward, head gone over a few people's head, but O'Connor's come and picked it up, evades pressure, back it will go to Townsend, right footed ball forward, big strong ball forward, looking for Hernandez who heads it on, and Morris gets a good touch, knocks it around with his back, he's going to go for the long distance effort, and that was not a good one. He manages to hit that back of the stand up to the left of us. And the rain will come down. Neil. He's back now with Noter, he's going to take it short. And then clip long, looking for the number 15 eyes, but won by O'Connor. Slice keeps in, but only gives it now to Davis, who makes his first few touches of the game. The pass ricochets and goes back to Mullins, looking to go forward. Well in from Grezlak, who's trying to get onto it, gets the last foot button in before it goes out for a throw-in. Alright, so his Eyes will take this throw. Launching the ball down. Grezlak intercepts, checks it. Not long. Looking for the number 9 Morris, but he loses the ball in the aerial battle. Up on the left hand side it is Jackson still on that left hand side. Goes forward with it. But there's a poor pass that will go out to Lemon. He's going to knock it long, looking for Morris. He's onside if he can beat Noter to it, but Noter is there early and collects. 48 minutes gone in this game. It's 4-0 to the Steels. So Bailey Cowsell is one of the players that's gone off. So at least that's one we know. Bailey Cowsell off. George Davis on for him. Just trying to work out who the other is. while also trying to tell you what the hell's going on in the game. Davis trying to nip onto it, but he goes back to Townsend, and Davis will pressure, but Townsend sends it on as the rain pours down here. Back for Hernandez, who will cut it in, go forward, trying to evade a couple of tackles. Goes out, Butterworth, who gets a shunt at the back, but evades it. Back to Phillipson, forward to Grezlak, takes the touch. Over to the left to Tinker. Forward to Silva, who gives it back to Tinker as he's putting immediate pressure. Then back to Silva, who dropped deep, and he will put it in the middle. Tinker was overlapping and wanted that ball. Back now Eagledon forward, and O'Connor flicks it back. Phillipson comes forward, has it under control as he puts it out to Lemon on the right. Forward look Fernandez, who drops deep to get it, and that's just Butterworth, who's going to look to get beyond Jackson, and Butterworth turns on the afterburner. Sliding tackle stops that though, and it will go out for a Stocksbridge throw. Danny Deacons went out for a while, so he has the strange role for him as being a substitute. Goes to O'Connor and puts the ball forward, flick back to O'Connor, not forward, look for Morris, but it does ricochet back to him after the defence and goes back to the right and back to Butterworth. Butterworth is going to take the shot, and that's long distance, and I think Ian Richards is going to have to instill a bit more discipline into some of the attacking, because there's been two shots from long distance. Both have been more likely to hit Rogers' rolls than they have the goal. Taken short from Nota, this goal kick. Not long, intercept by O'Connor, but has to put a foot into it, not get robbed, and he does keep it. Forward to Silva, one touch pass, look for Morris, bit too ahead of him, back to Nota. Good looking football. Oh, I thought Silva would take that on his own, because he is on for a hat-trick, and it would be Stocksbridge's, if Silva does get the hat-trick today, it would be Stocksbridge's first triple since Luke Mangham in February 2022, when he scored a hat-trick against Lincoln United. Looks like Alex Hardwick is going to be coming on soon though. Hopefully not for Silva. It would be nice to see him get the chance for the hat-trick. But it sounds like it could be Zhao going off, as Zhao is just going to get pushed off the ball. But then he wins it back, tries to find Morris, but return them back to O'Connor, looks to find Hernandez on the right, but it's over the top of him and it will go out for a throw-in. 51 minutes gone, 4-0 to the Steels. It will be it's a throw. I thought we might see the substitute now, but no, the game will come back underway. Dylan Jackson launching the ball upfield, and it's headed on, but only back for Lemon, who will return it downfield and then cleared away again. Bit of tennis really at the moment, and it goes forward, and Hernandez touches it on. Good little spin from Hernandez, tries to find Morris through, but again a bit overhit, and back to Nota. Steels are doing the right moves at the moment, but not finding it in the right places. Back in defence, and Silva just misses that press there as it goes out to Eyes and goes forward beyond Tinker. Stays in, everyone thought it was out. O'Connor keeps it in, goes through to Tinker. Tinker continues forward a bit. Tinker lines it on the left for Grezlak, really good play. Grezlak will keep it in on the left, clips the ball into the middle, but the near post claimed by Nota. I think Grezlak got a bit of a clattering at the end, but nothing of that. It's quickly dished out to Jackson on the left. He can't keep it in, throw into Stocksbridge. Jackson watching it as Lemon throws it in. Back to Lemon. Over now to Eagledon, and he was going to call it on his feet, but did get out to Grezlak, who has space, lays it out to Silva, looks to take the touch beyond him, does, tries to go forward, well-timed tackle, gets it away from him. Back with Denaby. They look to clear the ball, but they knock it off Tinker in for a throw-in. So back on the right now, Eyes will take this throw-in, and the Eyes have it. Put it long, and Tinker will head it forward. Silva can't get control, and it's cleared away again. Lemon will just get it on the right hand side. He runs onto it now. Pass it forward for Hernandez. Being forced back Hernandez, and you get pushed off the ball. Hernandez though stops, looks for the free kick, didn't get it. It's a good ball forward as well. As it goes to Birch on the left hand side, back it goes, and cross is going to go in. It's a good looking one, and it needed Tinker at the end to head it out for a corner kick to Denaby. Waiting for it was George Davis. Stocksbridge Stocksbridge again just fell asleep for a second and almost punished. I have to say, it's not a good... It might be 4-0 to Stocksbridge, but I can't say it's a brilliant performance. Looks like we might see Tommy Marshall's return, surely. Short corner. Here, Tim Mullins puts the ball in. I think it took a deflection. It didn't, though, so it's going to be a goal kick. So back now with Townsend. Short to Butterworth. Back to Eagledon, gets it forward to Grezlak. Turns well. Looks to get the pass to Silver, maybe just between with. So Silver has forced a sliding tackle of a clearance, and it's a throw into the own side. So Tinker will come up to throw. Few runners, and he's going to find one of those runners. He's Grezlak, who turns around, he looks to turn into attacking. Tackle comes in from Fenton, and it will be a corner kick steals. Good work from Stocksbridge. Can they make some from the corner and get the first goal of the second half? Alex Hardwick has put his bib back on, so we might have to wait a bit longer to see him. Tommy Marshall's got his bib on as well, so it's just a bit more warm-up. Short to Tinker. Tinker comes forward, puts across in left-footed, powerful one, headed away, the far post, corner kick again. Caught Denaby out for a second. Just, I mean, that cross was too good, too much power on it. No one had a chance of getting to it. So another corner. Alex O'Connor will go to take this one. Sheffield FC are in Sheffield Senior Cup action today. They have just doubled their lead against South Elmsall. 2-0 to Sheffield. That's at the Frickley ground. Here comes the corner. It's a good looking one, but headed up into the air. Butterworth heads it back into the box and can be stretched for by Hank, who will then clear it away. Only as far as Eagledon, who will keep the pressure on as he goes down the left-hand side. But then loses the ball. It is rarefied air for Eagledon upper in this left-hand side. Might get a bit of air sickness up at this high up at the pitch. And he's trying to win the ball high up as well. Denaby looks to pass it out and do knock it long there. It's a good pass to Watson. Foot in from Grezlak, stops it though. Back to Watson, knocks it over the top, but Cigar was offside and can't do anything. Townsend will rush out to it because Ewan Birch is trying to be a bit of a nuisance. But Townsend does get it forward now to Eagledon, and then back to Townsend, who's got a bit more space. Not long here. Looking for Morris, who heads it on. Silver will look to be onto it, but well read by Hancock. But Silver's won it back. Silver looks to turn, but he's got too many men in front of him, so he's going to have to get it back now to Grezlak. Knocked over the top for Tinker, and the offside flag hasn't gone up, and it's blocked out. Will be another corner. Thought the offside flag was going to come up short on Tinker. And the rain chucks down again, but thank God for the Brackenmore pitch being solid for this sort of thing. We'll clear all that fog we had. We had a bit of doubt because some of the fog was quite heavy when we arrived at Brackenmore today, but the rain will clear that one off for certain. Going with another corner. Can't say they've been particularly brilliant so far, but here comes the next one. Low one, looks like near pot is flicked on and cleared away. Butterworth will try and track it, but looks like it'll be read well by Davis, but then won back by Stocksbridge. On the right hand side, here comes a shot blocked, another corner. Heavy rain comes down as we have yet another corner for the Seals. I imagine some of those subs might be going, can we just stay on, please? Stay back under here, please. And you can tell who Ian Richards' least favoured players are because they're sat outside the bench. Here comes the corner in, look at that far post. Eagledon gets the head onto it, on target, but claimed by a stretching Nota, who's quickly going out with it. Long ball forward, it'll be 3-on-3 if they can get the touch right. But it's a heavy touch backwards by Watson. Butterworth got a foot onto it. No foul though, and Mullins has won it. Onto Watson on the left-hand side, who comes forward. Watson continues forward down that left-hand side. Ball goes in, took a block, and it will be a corner to Denaby, I'd say. Butterworth though is complaining to referees, we haven't seen the decision. I think it is a corner. It looks like that's what everyone's setting up for. Looks like it was Atlee Jackson who came off for Fenton, by the way, so Atlee Jackson off at half time for Jack Fenton. I'm sorry, that name Fenton just reminds me of that old viral video, the dog chasing the deer down in Park in London. Corner kick though for Denaby Main. Taken, drilled to the edge of the box to Mullins, who takes a touch. The shot is blocked by a charging Dabo, and Silva could have got a good counter if he got all of that, but he couldn't do so. It's a throw-in for Denaby on the halfway line. Thrown back now to Buckwell. Giving it back to Nota. Silva's pressing. Silva gets a touch onto it. Nota's going to get a chase onto it and just knock it away to Buckwell. And then back to Nota. Grangelak is pressing now, and Nota slips as he gets it through to Mullins. Tackled by Morris, but then won back by Mullins, and that is the stress over. Actually, no, it's gone back to Silva on the left wing. Tried to chip it over Eyes, but Eyes wins it back. It goes back to O'Connor, who heads it forward. Actually, heads it out for a throw. Didn't get that right at all. Well, that could have been interesting. Back now. With Eyes, the throwing. He wants a target. Can't say the other word he said. Hill then heads it out. Will be another Denaby throw. Hour mark gone. 4-0 still. No goals in this second half to tell you about. The ball's thrown forward. Goes to O'Connor, who gets it out to the left to Grangelak. Knocks it forward, but intercepted as it goes forward. And back now with Eyes. He knocks it forward. Grangelak blocks and goes out for a throw. And cleared out, and it goes to Butterworth. Not a good touch by him, but and side tackle almost gets it off him, but then Butterworth, lovely little touch, takes him past Mullins. Butterworth continues. Tries a very ambitious pass, and I think that's what Stocksbridge problem is. They're so confident they're not being able to do it. Pennison Church are 1-0 up on Barton, 10-man Barton. Nathan Keithley the goal. Ball flipped forward to Davis, who turns well. Butterworth in with a tackle, and it's 2-4 from both teams, and will be a free kick to Stocksbridge. I think that was a bit of a 50-50, could have been given either way. Haven't seen an attendance yet for the game. Not going to imagine it's massive. That can be your job now, you can go count them. Short free kick to Morris. Morris now looking to slip through to Silva. Good touch to Silva, he's offside. That would have been the ideal chance for the hat-trick. But that might be it for the hat-trick because his sub's coming on. So Zhao will not be getting his hat-trick today. Alex Hardwick's coming on for him. Elliot Owen is coming on for Eagledon. Tom Charlesup is coming on too. I think he's coming on for Jack Tinker. That's it. Alex O'Connor is heading off. Yeah, so that's Jack Tinker off Tom Charlesup. Alex O'Connor heading off. He'll be replaced by Danny Deakin. Alex Hardwick on for João Silva. And Dan Hernandez comes off for the return of Tommy Marshall. And I'm going to be a busy man changing this all on the team sheet. Oh dear. And the substitutes are welcomed by another pouring of rain. I'm out of the country in 2 days' time. I'm pretty glad of it looking at this weather. Ball goes long, headed away by Lemon. It looks like he will keep his place on the right-hand side, but obviously giving away a free kick in the meanwhile. Isn't it nice seeing Marshall's name on the team sheet again? As I write it up. Going to be on the attack, but then tackled and cleared. Headed on by Hardwick, his first action. Goes to Morris, who comes to the left wing, and he's going to get fouled by Mullins. Free kick. think our players who've gone off have beat a hasty retreat to the showers. Poor short pass. Owen has to rescue that one. Does do so though. Out to Deakin. Back to Phillipson. Then forward to Deakin, who gets out to the right. To Tommy Marshall. Takes his first touches since August, and he gives it back to Lemon. And then Tommy Marshall bursts down the right. Puts the cross in. Deflected. Not far off from being no goal. It's a corner kick. And we're going to see the final substitution for Denaby Main. Oh no, they're going to wait it actually. Denaby Main manager following the instructions of never substitute one of your players when you're defending a corner or a set piece. Danny Deacon will be on the corner. I don't think he realised, so Greshlat's just been sent back to be on defensive work with Charles up and Lemon. One of the players who aren't up. Well, Townsend's not up, obviously. Here comes the corner. Left-footed. Look at that far post. Owen got something on it. Not enough. It stayed in for now. Nota's out to defend it and ends up winning that battle with Marshall. Goes out for a Stocksbridge throw. But that is concerning. Marshall is limping. Stocksbridge would be down to 10 men if he had to go off. Round back to right, headed forward, back to Marshall. Puts the cross in, look for Hardwick. Defended out, back to Greshlat. Takes touch, finds Morris. Morris turns, shoots, blocked. And out, all the way out to Davis, who looks to turn. Charles a bit too heavy. Free kick to Denaby Main. 65 minutes gone, Steele's 4-0 up. I think that record of that 8-0 in the Senior Cup might be over now. You know, probably was a good chance here. I think Denaby have just been quite solid enough to prevent that happening, unless they do have a meltdown in the next 25 of this game. Ball goes long, Owen heads away, but only to Watson, who takes a touch, and looking to switch and headed into the box. Owen misses that, but Phillipson clears it back out to Birch, into midfield to Mullins, who comes forward, has to go to the right. And forced back now to Eyes, who's been all the way back to Nota, who is a bit of a mad keeper, I'd say. He comes out quite a bit. Long ball forward from him. Good work, and it looked like they were going to nip onto the end of that. David, but round to Owen, who goes to Greshlat. Greshlat turns, finds Charles, and then slice ball forward. It's going to stay in. James Morris is going to get it on the left wing now. Facing up with Eyes, looking to get past him, gets it on his right, putting the ball to the far post. Hardwick keeps it in. Butterworth touches it, trying to get it down, trying to get something on it. Onto the right hand side, takes a shot, hits the side netting. You can't fault Butterworth's hard work for keeping that alive when about 5 times it could have been killed off. It looks like Matthew Henley is about to come on. This is a downpour and a half at the moment. Now, as we see Connor Eyes come off, and how glad is he going to be under cover? And Matthew Henley comes on. All substitutes now on the pitch. Ball goes forward and is looking over to the right side, but it just goes out for a goal kick. In defence now, Charlesworth, who's at left back today, and then coming on for Tinker. Phillipson will find Marshall, who drops deep. Back it goes to Phillipson, to the right. Switch over to Owen, and TC is calling for it. Tom Charles on the left hand side, gets it, chests it down, knocks it over the top for Greshlat, and a good sliding challenge comes in from Hancock to prevent that going up there. As we now enter Hancock's half hour. The ball goes into Greshlat, turns it into the middle to Butterworth. No, he's got an overlap of Lemon. Going to find Lemon on the right. Can't haul it down. We'll go out for a goal kick. Getting them hold of the ball in this weather is going to be a tricky task for the rest of this game. 68 minutes gone. Taken short and Back into defence for Denaby, not long now. On the left hand side, but Phillips does that ball, but then it ends up going out for a Stocksbridge throw. Could have been a big opportunity then. Thankfully, did not go Denaby's way. Looks like he might be disappointed they haven't got a goal in the second half yet. And it's back in defence now. Grosslack coming forward. Trying to pass forward, look for Hardwick. Hardwick on this left hand side, holding it up. Finds Morris. Morris looks at his feet, tackled at the last. Henley comes away with it. Watson comes away with it, sorry. As Denaby come down the left hand side, but then lose the ball in the middle. It goes. Deakin on it. Deakin bursts forward. Scored at the weekend as he gets it to Tom Marshall. How happy would he be at the end of the score sheet? Forward to Hardwick, but tackled him now. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. That's still in. It is actually for Denaby. In the middle to Virtue. Walks it over the halfway line, looking for the run of Henley. And then a good sign chance from Charles who stops that, and then back to Townsend who passes it forward with Charles again on the left. And then left-footed looking forward for Morris. It's going to go out to play, and you can see he can't wrap the foot round it like it can with his right. 70 minutes gone. Remains 4-0 here. Fenton's going to allow this for Watson's take, who's now dropped into full-back for Denaby. I don't know how much you can hear of this weather, but it is absolutely chucking it down here. And you are thankful for the Brackenmore pitch being really good at drainage at this point, but this is going to be a huge, huge test for it. The ball drilled forward, not good to Buttercup, it goes back to Deakin, who trolls it and comes away with it. Forward to Lemon, who's coming forward. Pass forward looking for Tommy Marshall. It's a great pass to Marshall, sliding tackle, gets it away from him, and it will go out for a Stocksbridge throw. And then he's going to be a stoppage because Denaby man, who's got that tackle in, is staying down. Not the right now, every fan in the Jamie Vardy stand is wondering, can I make it to the bar without getting soaked? You can't. That's the message here. Going to the right here, back to the right, trying to control it. He's middle to Butterworth, good control. Gets to the touchline, back to Marshall. He takes a touch and he goes out, goal kick. Not the cleverest play from the Seals. 10 minutes gone, still 4-0 here. Seals on the way out. Mark Hayes doing it's only for terrain, nothing to worry about. You're not here, Mark. Ball's flicked on by Denaby, trying to get it forward. Gonna be one here, gonna go back to Phillipson. Looking to get it on the right here for Marshall. Good play, can Marshall find Hardwick? It's behind him. The Redslacker takes a shot, hits the bar. Offside flag had gone up anyway. Ran onto that really well though, and hit it really, truly as well. Fortunately not to be on this occasion. In short as it goes back now to Watson. Forced back. Morris trying to follow to escape and does block the ball forward, so it's out for a throw-in. Watson will take this throw as it is. This game's happening fairly slowly at this point. 72 minutes gone. Here, guess who's just realised his umbrella is in his car? As Butterworth has won this ball high up the pitch, lays out for Marshall, but beyond him and out front. I think the weather is really affecting the play. That's its use. The Stocksbridge have not really looked great in the second half, not looked fluid in attack at all. Obviously have done enough in the first, but I think they'd have liked to have padded this scoreline out and really put a marker down. We're in the middle now. To Deakin, who sends it back into defence. Let's walk up to Roger. Will be ordering volleys to sell. I'm surprised he ends already. Felder knocks it long, but Watson will collect. Morris didn't really have much of a chance of that one. Watson carried away. Hardwick gets a foot in it, but it's not too much. But Hardwick has done a bit too much on it on Watson. It is a free kick to Denaby. Back it will go to AJ Nota. Goes forward with it, gets it to Watson at right back. Morris pressing, Morris wins with it. It comes off Hardwick last, and Morris will try and keep it in. He can't do so. Bit of splatter from the puddle on the side of the pitch as Morris went through it. Thrown out, and Rejak almost wins it. Flicked on, and it goes to Henley. Good touch, but Owen reads it, and back it will go to Townsend. Townsend takes the touch as he's pressed. Send it long. Marshall will look to get it. Controls it, sent out to the right, but won out by Mullins. Mullins trying to stay upright in the rain. Gets back into his defence now, and as it goes over to Hancock. Forward he goes. Continuing forward, not challenged. Big ball forward now. And it's a great ball for Denaby, who will look to see if they can get a goal. Takes a shot, well saved Townsend. It was a chance for Denaby, and it was a really good ball that's opened the game up there, and Townsend has showed he still has to be aware. Hancock with the throw-in type throw to Butterworth, but Butterworth loses it as to Mullins. Forward it goes, and back it goes into midfield. Denaby main looking to try and get Summit back in this game, and slips as he tries to switch that. Morris has won it. Morris going forward, trying to avoid it. Goes through one tackle, going clear on goals. Can Morris finish? Morris touch it over to Hardwick. Hardwick takes a shot, back of the net. Alex Hardwick makes it 5. He's come off the bench. It's all Morris's hard work in the end, and you feel a bit sorry for Morris that he wasn't able to finish that off. But in the end, it's Alex Hardwick who gets the goal, and it's 5-0 to the Steels. 5-0. It's one of those where you think, couldn't you just try to get back to Morris in some way? But in the end, it's Alex Hardwick, proper striker. He doesn't care about niceties. He just wants a goal for his tally. Alex Hardwick. Back in defence now. Jeremy Main look to go back as Silver just, as a Butterworth mean just goes barging in. All coming on the 77th minute. Ball back in defence and put forward. Denaby coming forward with it, trying to put the pass over in the middle, and here they come. Takes a shot, great save Townsend. I think that was Fenton there with a strike, and Townsend says it like it's a corner kick to Denaby, and the Steels have fallen asleep on a few occasions in defence. With that goal, by the way, Alex Hardwick does become joint top scorer for the Steels again with 8, along with Jack Haslam. Short option potential for Denaby. Luke Watson's just come forward, but I think Regelak saw that happening. No, James Morris saw that happening. Ball flung out to that far post, headed in at the far post as well, but bounces on the ground before Townsend claims. 78 minutes gone in this game, and it is 5-0 to Stocksbridge. Whoever has played its part in the second half and really slowing it down. Phillipson has it now, and the rain has died down a bit. As Deakin has it, drill it forward for Hardwick, who drops deep, turns. Now we'll look for the pass for Marshall, and Marshall will have the beat to his man on the right wing. Can he find Morris in the middle? No, he's headed away, but it goes to Regelak. Takes a shot, blocks, and it will ricochet out for a throw-in on the left wing. Regelak looking in for his second of the game. Charles will come up for the throw-in. Tommy Marshall showing that same sort of pace he was doing in the first month of the season. That's Deakin forward to Regelak. who feinted, but Morris didn't really go with it. So there was an idea there, who just didn't want to executed. It was an Edison light bulb moment where the light bulb went out as soon as it just went bright. Ball goes forward and flicked onto the left as Dylan Jackson comes forward, back in the middle, charging forward, come Denaby now, they've had a few chances, Ricochet's off their attacker and then here on the right and trying to find Henley on the right, but then Owen claims it gets tackled in the process and it's going to be a free kick. .79 gone, 5-0 to Stocksbridge. Butterworth short to Deakin. Deakin out right to Lemon. Lemon coming forward. Got some runners into the middle to Grejlak. One touch pass to Marshall. Marshall tries to put it in the middle. Block. Goes back to Grejlak. Takes a shot. Post and goal kick. Brilliant play. One touch passing from Stocksbridge. And Grejlak, who has become a friend of the woodwork today, hits it at a post. If anyone wants to go over and kick those posts, it'll be him. And he's just a couple inches wider. He might have a hat trick. Ball goes out and then won here by Morris. Forward. He goes, Stockbridge trying to avoid pressure. Trying to find Charles. A good tackle goes in and smack that ricochets out to the chairs out here. Back now with Charles for this throw. There's it to Morris, to Charles, and then back to Deakin, who ships over the top to Grejlak, chests it down to Morris, who's forced further back at the moment. Morris into the middle, looking for Butterworth. It's a good pass. Butterworth is going forward. He's going on his own. He wants to do it on his own. Takes a shot. What a goal from Ash Butterworth! And he slides, and then his slide has gone completely wrong as he decks it completely. I suppose it's typical. It's absolute class. Goes on his own, hits the strike perfectly, curls it into the back of the net, and then he tries the classy celebration before decking it onto his face. It's 6-0 to the Steels, and Ash Butterworth, the only man who can score a fantastic goal and then get himself on the end of season highlight reel for the wrong reason. Ash Butterworth, 6-0 to the Steels. They match the result against Kiverton Miners Welfare. Looking to switch it here onto the left-hand side. Denaby, and they're looking to get forward, but Stockbridge have got a tackle in. And Butterworth's won it again. Onto the right. And looking to evade it. Tommy Marshall, lovely little play from Marshall, and then he just turns away from another challenge before laying off to Butterworth. He's like drilling a pass forward, no one's there for it though, and Noto will just goes down for a goal kick, and Morris going over to his challenge, but it will be in the hands of the keeper. South Elmsall had set up a grandstand finish against Sheffield Senior. Denaby on the attack, was just wait for a second, takes shot, blocked, and then cleared away by Grejlak. But they're trying to win it high up, but Denaby, they've got it back. They're trying to win it back, and he does get it, force the ball to Deakin, back to Butterworth. Over now to Deakin, touches it on to Grejlak, back to Owen, over to Charlesworth, who turns to Morris, back to Charlesworth, who pass forward is blocked. Grejlak will take control of it, hold it down well, and then eventually lose it. Back off the roof, and it was. I'm glad it did, because he was coming for me. So back to Charlesworth. Goes to Grejlak, who draws it back to Charlesworth, and He will get it over to Phillipson. Not a good touch, and it gives it back to Denaby. First time pass looking for Davis. Townsend comes way out to his goal to clear it away. Hardwick trying to see if he can turn this into an attack. He heads it back. It's going to be Butterworth challenge for it. 50-51 by Denaby though, and Jackson will come away with this. Chill forward, and it's a good pass forward, but Jackson is going to be clattered, and it will be a free kick to Denaby Main. 83 minutes gone in the game. 6-0 to the Steels. But no, we were saying that South Elmsall had set up a grandstand finish against Sheffield. They got one back, the step 7 side, but then Sheffield did restore their 2-goal advantage. It's 3-1 at Westfield Lane. I think though, South Elmsall, a step 7 side, can be really proud of that result. Sheffield FC probably have the second biggest budget in this whole tournament. Sheffield FC are in our side of the bracket, so we would have to face them before the final. If we both continue to progress, we would meet potentially in the semi-finals. I don't think I'm disrespecting Denaby too much. That Stocksbridge have probably into the next round, where we will face either Rossington Main or Nostell Miners Welfare. That game takes place next Tuesday. Stocksbridge have bad memories of Rossington Main in the Senior Cup. Lost 4-2 to them a few years ago after being 2-0 up. Myron Gibbons at masterclass, wrecking the Steels on that day. The referee just blocked it and bugging back to Stocksbridge, and they've put a long ball forward, and it's just a bit too far forward. Goes back to Nota as the Steels are looking to see if they can make it 7. And Watson got it caught in his feet, but Morris almost won it, but then it got caught in Charles's feet as he was trying to overlap, and Watson now coming away with it as the rain is returned to Paul. Watson back in defence. No. As it back goes across to Hancock, who back in defence all the way up to Nota, who drills one forward, goes to Butterworth, controls it, Butterworth going forward and then loses it under pressure. Butterworth thinking of his own hat-trick, knowing that he is on one. In defence now and going forward, it is Mullins. Clever play by him and out to the left. Heavy touch, and here come forward is Denaby. Missed tackle from Deacon. Here comes Denaby again. Takes shot deflected, but right into Townsend's arms. 86 minutes gone. 6-0. 2 goals needed to match that record result against Caribbean Sports in '94. The Ecclesfield-based side. The ball goes long, knocked away from Hardwick. Hardwick trying to get up pressure, has to go back to Nota. And Marshall presses, but he's getting short and cleared away. Good work from Denaby to evade that pressing. And up forward it goes, and well won by Lemon. Comes forward, trying to let pass forward, but is blocked, and Lemon pressing, and Lemon I think just gives up on that one. We the thing we would moan at him for if it weren't 6-0. Clever little play though from Ewan Birch, taking back Grezak, and Grezak held on to him too much. Free kick to the away side. Penistone have got a grand finish to beckon with. Barton Town have got to Penistone. The ball goes long now. Sideline short to Deacon. Lays it off now for Butterworth, who is going to come forward with it. Back to Lemon, who knocks it long, but it's a poor passing out for a throw-in. So Denaby will restart play shortly as Stoke. Again, it's all about that rain. Long ball forward. Lemon gets a head onto it, but goes into the middle, and Butterworth has won it. Butterworth looks to turn. Butterworth over to Morris, who desperately wants a goal today. Lays it forward to Hardwick. Hardwick gets a touch. Good save, Nota. And then it's going to be a stoppage because Hardwick did connect with Nota as he was following through on that shot. Might be a bit winded as well, went right into the chest. And we will have a stoppage just to check on the keeper. Good save though from AJ Nota, came out well. Stopping Hardwick, getting his second of the game. I think that was just a winding, that. And he is back up, good job. So, Stocksbridge will be at home on Saturday to North Ferriby. A tough game against another team that will be chasing one of those top 5 spots. Actually, Nota is struggling a bit now. The physio for Denaby having to come on. Just administer a bit of treatment. Denaby Main will be back in the Sheffield Senior Cup. League. Sorry to have a little break there, we're just having a little computer glitch. Yep, so Denaby Main, they're at home to the team we've been talking about elsewhere, South Elmsall United Services. So they'll be looking to get back to winning ways after the result they probably did expect, but it's never nice, is it? It's just getting checked on here. It looks like he should be okay to continue, which is good news. We are into the 90th minute now. I don't see, even with this stoppage, I don't see any reason for any added time, so I can suspect he might just finish at the ref. One of those cases where, yeah, you probably should have 3 or 4 or 5 minutes at a time, but what's the point, really? I think these players want to be in the dry. I think AJ Note wants a bit of TLC. Goes back to Noto, who will just pick it up. Jogs forward, left-footed, and there we go, as predicted. It is full time here in the second half. Only 2 goals for the Steels. Alex Harvey got one, making most of James Morris's hard work. Arsenal have scored a fantastic goal to make it 6. Matches the result in the first round against Kiverton Mines Welfare. The Steels progress to the 3rd round, which will take place before the end of November. It'll be against either Rossington Main or Nostell Miners Welfare. That game takes place on Tuesday. There will be no commentary until a week on Saturday against Brighouse Town. So I'll leave you the capable hands of following our Twitter updates by Dakir from here. So good luck to him. We will be doing the media duty over the next week. I will be away in the French Riviera, so I'll be enjoying that while you guys are in this cold weather, and I definitely won't be smug about it. But the best way to enjoy a Stocksbridge match is here at Brackamore, and we're home on Saturday to North Ferriby United. We'll see you then. Thank you very much and good night.